weapon. But a lot of the most amazing things that I saw weren't on just guitars. It was on his guns.
Alright, now, we are in here in grand finals, and we're having major swaps from both parties. It looks like Himwy is going on the Lin Fei, and it looks like the Diana for Reaper, and he finds a guns ground pound. He finds another one.
Okay, three
guns
guns ground pound.
Reaper has a KO to his name.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Himwy, especially on his low defense into the Diana. Like, this is gonna hurt, and it's gonna keep hurting if you keep throwing, like, gravity cancels out there that don't hit.
Yeah, ooh, that neutrally actually managed to get the KO. I'm a little bit surprised about that KOing for some reason, but nevertheless, it does the job. But there is a lot of damage here onto Himwy, which a downlight recovery would be getting himself the KO. Nice whiff punish there, but couldn't find the dodge read. Downlight recovery, KO, and looks like Reaper is looking very nice here in game one.
Reaper's a happy boy.
He is on the loser side of the bracket, so a Reaper would have to win 2 best-of-5 sets in a row to be able to take out the entire tournament. GC side signature. Himwy doesn't even touch.
Alright,
and Reaper takes game one.
That was literally an 83-second game.
83 seconds.
Yeah, that was an 83-second game.
That's kind of scary. Just a little bit.
I mean, Himwy, yeah, low defense into the Diana, into guns, high force. I'm not a fan of this pick. You can get away with a lot. I mean, hey, as long as you don't hit, you make low defense work. But you're not fighting anyone here. You're fighting Reaper, and Reaper downloads you pretty quickly.
This Cassidy pick will be a bit interesting from Himwy, especially in a Blaster Ditto, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but definitely not not any player's favorite thing in the world. And, but at the moment, it is Himwy on the hammer instead. Try to find the recovery, but Blaster down here,
3 ground pounds
damage.
Again.
Now both players on the blasters. Nice GC downlight from Himwy, snapping onto that ledge, but a couple more hits coming out from both of these players. It's pretty even at the moment. Himwy with a massive read, and then couldn't find the recovery. Reaper tried to find a recovery, and then Himwy punished him for doing the recovery with a recovery. It sounds like I'm just trying to explain a paradox at the moment. And Himwy is still going crazy with the unarmed. Going deep for that ground pound. The weapon throw stunning Reaper twice a little bit there. Tried to find Himwy off stage. Can't catch the GC nSig. Both of them now make their way back onto stage. Himwy is still going on unarmed. What is going on in this game?
I think he wants the hammer for next off, which is why he wasn't picking it up.
Yeah, but that's still crazy. Yeah, Himwy burning a dodge with that GC, which you only may have seen a couple frames of. But it's now, at the moment, Himwy does have blasters in hand. Finds a recovery, finds a KO, and this game is very much not like the first game that we had, Skiff. This is
definitely not.
Way different.
This hammer is finding hits, this guns is finding hit. I'm more confident on this pick. Okay, that was looking like it was going to be a ground pound right there, and that was going to be the end for Reaper. But here we go. Reaper has the edge guard. Never mind, Himwy's going to make it back to stage. No dodge. Finding himself off stage again. In the air. We have another edge guard so close.
Wait. Did he touch? Oh, he does make it back though. Oh, Himwy. Okay. You take your prize for that one. I was gonna start panicking if you got a KO from that.
He was cooking, then he was overcooking, then he was overheating.
He just a bit of maybe a little bit more than he could chew there. Gonna be completely honest. But now Himwy is trying to find the weapon. He does get an unarmed recovery, which gives him space. Stomp can't find the down air afterwards.
He kind of misses the.
There's a side air, not enough to get the KO just yet. no. Yeah, reads the dodge.
Okay.
That neutral air is going to get the KO. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here at 1 apiece.
Yeah, strong showing from Himwy. I mean, Reaper, yeah, like, unfortunate first stock. I would definitely put it in the way of Himwy, although, like, it was fairly even towards the end. It just seemed like Himwy had a little bit more of an edge. And as we see here, he whiffs the Sair, and then immediately gets snared and punished. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, Himwy, it reacts fast. He punishes quickly. He does not waste opportunities.
I mean, a little bit of an interesting way to start out the game. Himwy is still going absolutely crazy on the unarmed. Now both of them on the blaster ditto, punishing that GC. Another weapon throw from Himwy. Himwy has been using a lot of these weapon throws on Cassidy to his advantage, and it's been working out really well. Himwy try to find the read. 3-piece on the unarmed there from Reaper. Now Himwy does make his way back to stage after going high. The ground pound gets dodged through. Side air KO. That will do it. And at the moment there is a lot happening here.
I mean, a lot happening on Himwy's side.
Oh my
goodness. Wow.
What in the what? I told you there's a lot of information to take in, and my brain is having a little bit of an overload. What on the world just happened there?
Okay, so to anyone who doesn't understand, Hammer ground pound, I believe, is negative on hit at that damage, so you shouldn't really be going for it at that health, because when a move is negative, it means that you actually don't have a frame advantage, and they can hit you while you're still in stun frames.
Oh no. And Himwy is on his last stock in game number 3 here. He's gonna have to try and find an answer to Reaper, and he's gonna have to try and find it quick. Side signature connecting. Does he have an answer for perhaps?
Yeah,
we are even here.
Just putting a
and
little bit of...
just letting him to the weapon. Burns a GC. And Reaper's gonna manage to get a nice little 3-piece there on the blasters.
A bit of
gets
dirt.
a 3-piece combo down, signature there from Reaper, sends Himwy at an awful angle, try to find the Sair, does have him enough to make it back, barely, but doesn't have enough, and that's gonna take the KO, and Reaper is 1 game away from getting the reset.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I want to see the reset. More games, more fun. I mean, I don't know about Sandwick, who's hosting this tournament, you know, but he'd probably be a bit tired, but I personally want to see the reset because I want to see more Reaper. His guns is amazing. I want to see him go back to Lucian actually. But again, this Cassidy pick is, yeah, it's monstrous because of how much Himwy gets to get away with, especially with the high dex. Okay, Himwy on Tezca. I personally would have stayed on the Cassidy because what happened there was I feel like Himwy made a little bit of... He overcooked a lot. Himwy overheated a lot. But, I don't know.
Oh, that side air barely not connecting, and Himwy is gonna manage to get a lot of damage on those boots. He's just kicking and screaming his way in. Nice side air again. Ground pound, that's gonna do it. And Himwy's boots is the kicking is look, he's kicking himself to victory at the moment, and it's maybe he's just treating his opponent at the moment like a soccer ball, and it ain't looking too good. Oh my goodness, try to go for that GC. Himwy doesn't have enough. Oh, he does have enough to make it back, but not before eating a bow ground pound to the face. It ends up resulting in his KO, but we are here. It is here again. Decent amount of damage is built up onto Reaper at the moment from these two. Nice downlight into the side air. Try to go for that side signature, not able to connect, but that down air, regardless, it's again, the Himwy has an entire stock advantage to his name at the moment.
Yeah, and on this boots, like, what kind of weapon is the boots? It doesn't really, like, if I had to compare it to a bunch of weapons, and I think this makes it a unique weapon, which is great, but I think it's one of the weapons that have come out in a while that you have to play so uniquely against, that you really have to understand the matchup, and I think not enough people have played against it or have played it to really understand what to do against boots, because it looks so, like, relentless. It looks so good. You get so many combos off of it. and it just feels like it's so hard to figure out. And I simply think that's
Game
over for
5,
Reaper.
here we come. Reaper trying to go for that GC downlight, hoping to hit and get a chase dodge from it, but we are here. It is a game 5. If Reaper wins this, we go to a bracket reset. If Himwy wins this, we have a SEA Showdown champion on our hands. We have the character swap here. It is the latest, most recent legend to exist in the game against the oldest legend to ever exist in the game. It is the Tezca up against the Bodvar in game 5. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, because this is something that we may never see.
We've seen a lot of people swapping off of Tezca and then playing Bodvar, but we've never seen people playing Bodvar into Tezca.
It's a bit of an interesting match, especially with Hammer being a lot slower against very two fast-paced weapons. But oh my goodness, if that down air connected, that would have been a pleasure for Reaper. The grab pound will, GC
oh my!
Crazy! You are crazy! Get yourself in a mental hospital, because that was crazy! Oh my goodness, GC down signature hitting, does find the recovery. Himwy is having answers of his own. Reaper can't find anything else. That recovery not able to connect. Potentially would have KO'd. That side signature will do it though in the end.
That was really satisfying. I have to say that side signature was really satisfying.
We had a lot of Brawlhalla just happened in the last minute, ladies and gentlemen. Better be leaning on the front of your seats, because I definitely am. Bring out the popcorn, baby. It is showtime.
We're in a game 5 situation where, I mean, it's not over for Himwy if he loses this, but this is tense for Reaper because, like, this battle boots is going absolutely crazy right now. Like, how are you? It's just he's racking up so much damage. He's getting so many hits. You're like worried at any moment. You have to literally be thinking on your feet because this weapon it's just taking the stage.
It's tournament stock here for Reaper
you have to
as well.
find your footing.
No.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do here? Because, like, Reaper has to kind of like force him to slow down, which is so hard when you're on Tezca, because I feel like this character, like, it's so fun to watch because when you get momentum, you go absolutely ballistic.
Wins it with that! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, after a very fast-paced game 5, Himwy is your SEA Showdown champion. Oh my days. GG's.
And yeah, I mean, Himwy, like, went absolutely nuts this tournament. I really liked watching Himwy. I might be a Himwy fan now. I didn't really like the guy a couple years ago, but you know, he's starting to grow on me now. I'm pretty fond of his playstyle. The way he played Cassidy